Hi Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising. I was going to say Venus, so if your Venus is in Sagittarius, this might be for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant placements. What kind of affirmations you have for the collective Sagittarius? We have Sabek, 40, rest and endings. I'll pull another one. Guidance affirmations you have for collective Sagittarius. And Khnum, 19, creator God. Okay. So this is quite fitting for Sagittarius. Khnum is a Kemetic or ancient Egyptian deity that is aligned with or playfulness, like the way that they bring forth creations is through playfulness. Like if you look at them, they're like smiling. So maybe at this time it's a really good it's a really good time to bring through that playfulness, that joy, that that kind of spark within what you're creating. You could feel a little bit bored with what you're doing in some shape or form. There was also this card at the base of the deck called Sacred Union that means that was aligned with more so like relationships. So you could be in a relationship where you feel like things need a little bit more spark, or you could be with someone for a while where you're kind of like, oh, we need a little bit more playfulness, a little bit less seriousness in this relationship, or this contract or collaboration, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be romantic, but think of ways that you can bring playfulness into your connections, especially. Even like simple things like playing games or music or doing things together that kind of invoke that inner child-like energy. There's definitely an ending that's coming through, or that's a chapter that's closing with Sabek. With Sabek, be mindful of like past habits just coming up. If they do come up, I feel like it's not overly negative. Like, don't be fully discouraged if like things from the past come up, or like ways that you were acting or something that you thought that maybe you had gotten rid of. Like I feel like you're still on track. It's just like something's closing, and sometimes when something is closing out, like past things can, like the last bits of past things can simmer up. It's a really good time to rest as well, and reflect, I think, on where you want to move forward, or how you want to move forward, sorry. Also, if there has been like a lot of emotion or negativeness, or even like overwhelm in any way, I feel like that is simmering down as well. Or if you, I'm hearing crying, so if you've been crying or been grieving or anything like that, releasing, even just purging emotions, allow them to come up and know that they will simmer down. Take breaks if you need to. Yeah, but something is definitely closing out for you all, and something new is coming through. Also with like connections and relationships, really trust in divine timing of things. There might be some challenges there, but if you really need to, call in ancestors, or say like affirmations, like just like simply like, I invite playfulness into my connections. You could say that like every day in the morning for a week. Guidance affirmations you have for Sagittarius placements. Guidance affirmations you have. Boredom. Four of Hearts is Sunni. You cannot blindfold a man and expect him to ferry across the river. So there is some kind of like boredom or something that you're wanting to change when it comes to like your emotional world. So there could be a little bit of stagnance as well. It's interesting because there was the Nile River card, and I do talk about this a lot, but it talks about like the flooding of the Nile River and how it comes back down. So that's why I was talking about your emotions. And I was seeing like something flooding and then like getting stuck, like a dam or stagnant waters because of the flooding. So some things just need to be cleared out, and I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to do that. And we had Ibu, which is the Hanged Man, which says, no person is born great. Great people become great when others are sleeping. So yeah, there's a sacrifice that needs to be made, or like a pause or a break that you need to take, maybe to even just refresh your energies. So don't be afraid to do so. And then we had Igbadun, pleasure, Nine of Pentacles. Once you carry your own water, you will learn the value of every drop. There's a lot about water here, even though Sag is like fire sign, but I'm seeing a lot to do with water. So emotions, intuition, feelings. Focus on your independence, I think. The things that personally bring you joy. This doesn't mean that you have to like break up with anyone or completely move away from anyone. Even with the rest and endings, like there could be like potential endings in relationships, connections, contracts, but there doesn't have to be. I just feel like it's like a seasonal change. And I feel like as you've gone through some of the lessons that you've gone through in the past, you have learned the value of what you carry, your own worth as well. So please affirm that. I'm hearing affirm your own worth and value over yourself. And it's okay to focus on your own independence, because I think that will bring more, I wanted to say like seasoning, bring more seasoning and spice to other areas of your life. We have Etan, deceit at the base of the deck. The moon, friendship. Just showing you all the cards that I'm reading from. So there might be some sort of like things that are hidden. This could just be feelings. It doesn't need to mean that someone is like lying to you. It could mean some sort of deceit. That someone could be deceiving you about how they feel, or you could be hiding something in regards to how you feel. Or there could just be something within your subconsciousness, your waters that are coming up that need to be looked at, especially when it comes to friendships. And again, this could be like a lover or something that you just have a really good bond with too. But yeah, just make sure you're looking at that, whatever is coming up in your emotions, or your hidden things, because it looks like there's something that's not being said. You might need to ask someone around you how they're really feeling, or give someone the space to really like share how they are feeling as well.